Pushing through when you're tired. Just show up. It's that simple. I wrote a LinkedIn post a couple of days ago about this. What I'm about to say sounds really simple, but if you apply it, it can literally change your life. Because it did for me. Show up and be there. That is in marketing, go to events, go out, show up on the platforms, show up on LinkedIn, show up for your target audience. Share that one valuable story. It means for networking, go outside. I literally spent this entire week at Web Summit, one of the biggest tech conferences in all of Europe. And all you do there is literally talking to people. You talk to people all day long. You're networking. You show up and you're there. But show up and being there, you can also apply to life, to your friends. Show up there. Be there for your friends when they need it. Show up in their lives when their birthday is. Give them a nice gift. Send them a message. Like, show that you care. Show up and be there for your friends. Show up and be there for the experience that you can do in life. Go on that one vacation. Take that one trip. Do that thing that you're actually a bit tired of, but still do it. Like, if you feel a bit tired, still go to the gym. Still take that trip. Still go out with some friends. Show up and be there. And also do it in business. Do it for your clients. Over deliver. Be present. And genuinely try to help. It's good for others and it's even better for you, because if you create yourself as a person that just shows up and is there, you are setting yourself up for future wins. Because what it brought in my personal life is tons and tons of opportunity. When I talk about the time that I spent in Bali, I met multiple really interesting people there that I learned a lot from through my podcast, or just being there, showing up and being there at the co-working. When I talk about Lisbon, where I am right now, literally my ticket to Web Summit, I wear the bracelet here. I have it because a friend of mine that I have in Lisbon had a really good network and helped me out getting a ticket for a really good price. Well, to be completely honest, I literally get paid to go to Web Summit, and not that many people can say that about Web Summit. So all of that happened because I just showed up and was there. They know the value I bring to the table. And it also reminds me of a story. You have this story of a waiter in America, and at some point on the bill, where there was like the line of tip, so the waiter knows how much tip he gets, there literally was written down, do better. And instead of taking that personally, the waiter took it by heart. And what he did the next day, he showed up to work and he was there. He tried to remember the names of their guests. He tried to recommend them the best combinations of food possible. And he got tipped better because he showed up, was there, and did better. Showing up is not only listening to this video or seeing this video right now. Showing up is actually doing the thing. It's actually implementing what you're hearing. That is how you will change your life. For 2 years straight, I've been making content, and only in the past couple of months, I've gained some more subscribers. But what I'm always trying to do is I consistently show up and I try to do better. The copywriting of the videos that I have right now compared to the first videos that I put online, it's a major difference because I showed up, tried to do better, and to even dive into the opportunities it brought. Because I traveled to Madeira, I met some friends there, Roman and Manon. I'm going to a retreat in Morocco really soon, and you will see that on the channel, so subscribe so you don't miss out on that. It's gonna be really cool videos. I met them in Madeira. Because I met them in Madeira, I went to a conference in Albufeira earlier this year. I already recorded a video about that. Because I went to the conference in Madeira, I met a millionaire, and because I met the millionaire, I went to 2 other conferences. Now I know about Bitcoin and actually have some money in Bitcoin as well. All because I just showed up and was there, tried to do better, and I learned. And because of that, I was able to be a speaker at a Bitcoin conference in Bali. Again, separate video. But that butterfly effect, that line, only happened because I showed up and was there. I tried to do better and I networked, I met people. And in that way, you improve. You, of course, make a lot of mistakes. Like I failed my company this year and pivoted the same company like 3 times and failed a couple of times in a row. But that's how how you learn, and that's how you do better as well, by making those mistakes, by traveling 3 weeks straight in a row and then being exhausted, and then finding out that if you're building a company and traveling for 3 weeks straight as a nomad entrepreneur, it's not a good combination because it's not the phase that you're in. That's going to be a separate video that I still need to record. Again, you show up, you do it, you learn. And I think even though it sounds so simple, so many people don't do it. They watch from a distance instead of putting themselves on the playing field. And I do get it, because watching from a distance and judging other people, or just thinking of how other people can do better, it's comfort. It's really comfortable. But if you actually show up and be there, it's uncomfortable. You put yourself on the playing field. You put yourself out there. You put yourself out there for rejection. You put yourself out there for mistakes. You put yourself out there for everything that can go wrong. That's life. And that's how you grow. And that's how opportunities come your way. Because the past year, like we're coming to the end of the year right now. It's almost December, or it's almost near December. And honestly, this is one of the best years I ever had. And it feels like I'm only getting started. I'm only gonna learn more. And I'm by far not done with sharing everything. So if you really get this concept of showing up and being there, then subscribe to the channel, because then you show up and I will be here to take you along in this entire journey of me as a nomad entrepreneur. There's gonna be a separate video about Web Summit in Lisbon. There's gonna be a video about Morocco coming, the whole retreat and everything that I learned there. Many more videos. I also have some videos about Bali in the pipeline to work out. So lots of stuff you don't want to miss out on. And if you like this video, I'm really certain that you would love this video. Really, like, click here. And else I would say, as always, visionaries, take action. For now, show up, try to do better, be there, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao!